Have you ever found yourself questioning the dynamics of your relationship, sensing that something may be amiss, but unable to pinpoint it? You may be encountering indications of manipulation without being fully aware of it. Mental abuse can go unnoticed as it doesn't leave behind the wounds often associated with abuse. Join us in this video as we explore the nuances and bring to 10 understated signs of abuse that could be eluding your attention. Keep watching to uncover the underlying aspects influencing your relationships. 1. Gaslighting, the art of manipulation. Gaslighting is a type of manipulation that can make individuals doubt their reality. It includes distorting information to create uncertainty about one's perception, memory, or mental stability. This method is frequently employed by manipulators to maintain dominance and weaken the self-assurance of the victim. 2. Isolation, cutting off support networks. One of the strategies used by manipulators is isolation. They slowly distance their targets from their circles, loved ones, and sources of support, making them feel reliant and powerless. This separation allows the manipulator to easily dominate and sway every facet of the individual's existence. 3. Passive-aggressive behavior, a subtle form of control. Passive-aggressive conduct is also a feature of mistreatment. It entails displaying hatred or bitterness in a secretive manner, like using sarcasm, insincere compliments, or discreet undermining. Such conduct erodes the victim's self-assurance, leaves them with a sense of bewilderment and irritation. 4. Financial control, keeping power through money. Financial manipulation is an employed strategy by manipulators to assert dominance and influence over those they target. They might restrict resources, control access to funds, undermine their partner's endeavors to achieve financial autonomy. Reliance on the abuser for stability can ensnare individuals in relationships. 5. Emotional manipulation, playing on vulnerabilities. Manipulating emotions is a tactic often employed by individuals who engage in abuse to exert control over those they target. Tactics such as inducing feelings of guilt, shame, and fear are commonly used to influence the state of the victim and maintain dominance. This form of manipulation can gradually diminish the self-worth of the victim, leading them to experience a sense of entrapment within the relationship. 6. Constant criticism, chipping away at self-worth. Frequent negative feedback is a feature of mistreatment that gradually erodes the self-esteem and assurance of the individual. Perpetrators might criticize, diminish, or debase their targets while claiming to offer feedback or caring guidance. This continuous stream of pessimism can result in the recipient feeling inadequate and unworthy of affection. 7. Blame shifting, avoiding responsibility. Shifting blame is frequently employed by individuals who emotionally abuse others to evade accountability for their behavior. They might shift the blame onto those they harm, suggesting that the victim somehow incited the abuse or were responsible for it. This strategy often leaves the victim feeling bewildered and questioning their involvement in the mistreatment. 8. Withholding affection, punishing through withdrawal. Using love as a tool to control and manipulate, some abusers choose to withhold affection from their victims, leaving them feeling undeserving of love and dependent on the abuser. 9. Intimidation, instilling fear through threats. Intimidation is often employed by individuals who engage in abuse to instill fear and exert dominance over those they target. They might resort to threats, aggression, or sudden bursts of violence to intimidate and manipulate their victims into submission. This sense of fear can leave the feeling ensnared in the situation, hesitant to voice their concerns or reach out for assistance. 10. Minimizing or denying abuse, gaslighting the reality. Downplaying or ignoring abuse is a strategy employed by individuals who engage in abuse to discredit the experiences of those they are targeting and assert dominance. They might diminish the seriousness of the mistreatment, refuse to acknowledge its existence, resulting in the victim feeling perplexed and questioning their perception of reality. This form of manipulation, known as gaslighting, serves to strengthen the abuser's authority and influence over the individual being targeted. Conclusion. In summary, psychological abuse is a harmful form of manipulation that often goes unnoticed or unacknowledged. By becoming familiar with these 10 indicators of abuse, you can start to understand the dynamics present in your relationships and take measures to safeguard yourself from further harm. It's important to remember that everyone deserves to be treated with respect and kindness. If you or someone you know is facing abuse, don't hesitate to seek help and support. Together, we can put an end to the cycle of abuse and foster healthier relationships for all involved.